Good day, sir.
Did I also say good day, sir? I'm gonna say it. Good day, sir.
Ooh, that was terrible. I'm Danny.
And I'm Siobhan.
And Sony just sent me this XB100 speaker for free, just so I could check it out and review it. And naturally, because Siobhan owns the XB13, and how long have you owned yours?
I've had mine for about 3 or 4 years, and it's been my primary speaker, so I'm very familiar with it.
Specs-wise, there's really not a lot different. They're both fully waterproof, IP67. They both have 16 hours of battery. It's just slightly bigger.
There's really not much difference in the design at all, except for the logo. It has a bit of like a rubberized kind of texture on the outside that's ribbed.
Ribbed is the worst word to use.
I won't use ribbed. We'll cut that out.
We'll fix it in post.
It's just a texture thing. It just feels nice.
Sony came out with new colors on these as well.
I love the teal blue. I even love this like neutral grayish, kind of bluish gray, cool gray, I would call it.
Agreeable gray.
Agreeable. No, it's a nice, it's like a steel gray.
It's gray. It's just gray.
No, it's a nice gray. Because there's 50 shades of gray. You got to pick the right shade.
I like the orange one, personally.
One of my favorite things about this speaker that makes it so functional for me is this tassel. It's like a phaser. It's great for me when I'm like cleaning my apartment. I just put it on my belt loops and walk around the house with it, and it's awesome.
Is it meant to be put on your belt loop though?
I don't think so, but that's how I use it, and it works great. I also hang it from my shower. And
it actually is kind of a unique feature to it, and surprisingly useful.
Yeah, that's what we noticed with the Wonder Boom.
As simple as
that, yeah, they had a place for a strap, but it didn't come with one.
Yeah, and it was very awkward to put it, like, attach it to something.
Yeah.
Like, they could have just given us something, but they didn't, so.
We did do a sound test with these, and this is an improved sound for sure, I would say. It's louder, it's also crisper.
Turn around now and dance.
It's full volume.
I just wanna have fun, clap.
It's just,
the bass is fine.
The bass is great.
It's like, for a tiny speaker, it's fine. It has some sort of like enhanced processing for the sound to try and make it sound wider. I don't know if it's like really that much better, but it's definitely like, it is a subtle improvement over the last one.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as muddy. The different tones are more distinct. You can hear them more clearly. The bass separated from the treble. You can hear the clear separation where it's a bit muddier in this one.
What I would have liked to have seen, like, just increase the battery life or something. Give us something else. Like, just a little bit more reason to upgrade to this, because this is gonna now be the new thing. The XB13 is gonna definitely go on sale.
And that's why it's a little disappointing too, they don't do the stereo pairing.
You can't stereo pair between the newer model and the older one.
You can between, I guess, the old models. So if you have 2 of the old ones and 2 of the new ones, you could do that.
Yeah.
But you can't do the intergenerational.
Hi, Mochi. Hi.
Moch.
Hello.
Hi, do you want to come
there he
talk
goes.
about speakers?
The other thing that they talked about that we're gonna have to test out is the phone quality. Apparently this has like an anti-echo technology in it that's supposed to improve the call significantly, so we'll test that now.
We are gonna test that for you guys now. Can you?
How clear am I?
You're pretty clear. Could you like tell me a poem or say something?
You think I just know poems off the top of my head?
Of course you do.
Roses are red, violets are blue, grass is green, and so are you. Violets are blue, grass is green, and so are you.
That's the worst poem I've ever heard.
So which one sounded better?
Definitely this one. And I think it's very clear.
Wow.
Whereas this one sounded like an old phone.
Wow.
The sound was really awful.
So they really did change, that changed.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be blown away by the sound difference.
No.
But it is definitely an improvement if you really like this form factor and you want the best sound possible.
Yeah.
This has a slight edge over the other one. But for quiet listening, it's actually fine.
For quiet listening, it's good.
It's just good.
It's good.
Now you've made it to the end of the video. You have earned a personal story that involves me and Siobhan. When you get in a relationship, one of the things that becomes more and more evident the more you're around someone else is your ability to fart around them openly. And that started, one day I was in my old house with Siobhan and I was like installing a TV in front of her and I like squatted down on the ground and
I remember
I really,
this.
I really ripped a loud fart, and it was like just evaporating out of me. I was just like staring at you in the face, and like you were like, "Did you just fart?" And I said, "No," because I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was so
you know what?
embarrassed.
I remember from my perspective what actually happened.
What?
You let out a really loud fart. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, this is it. Okay, so the ice is finally broken. We can fart around each other. But you were mid sentence, and you were looking me dead in the eyes when you farted.
I had the dead
And then you
stare.
did it, and I was like, did you just fart? And you just completely
I
ignored
ignored
me
you.
and steamrolled over it. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, does this mean we can fart now or not?
I just moved on with my life. I didn't want to really acknowledge it. I remember that. I was like,
I remember
"It's
that
fine."
so clearly too. It's so funny though that you remember it.
It was just I remember.
Yeah.
It's like a scar.
But we don't remember everyone.
Yeah.
Just that one.
Just the first fart.
First fart.
Everyone
That
remembers
is a
their first
huge.
fart.
In a relationship, everybody remembers
Yeah.
who farted first.
So, anyways, there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm cutting that. No PDA.